So today I'm doing my makeup face. Basically it's just the makeup products I wear every day. I'll show you how I put it on, what I do. I also be little reviews on some of the products I use. The first thing I do is I start off with my concealer. This is Benefit's Boing in number 1. It's a little light. I probably should have got one of the orange tone ones because I just learned how to conceal dark under eye circles, but I really love the consistency. So just get a little bit on my fingers and check it under my eye, blend it in a bit and let it run through. And it doesn't matter that it's a little bit too light now because I am going to end up covering it up in foundation anyway. The makeup looks that I do every day are really simple, but they look really nice. And a lot of it I actually just end up doing with my fingers. So the next thing I do is I get started on my eyes. I use my primer. It's just, it's actually just a mix I made up, but I plan to buy a real primer soon enough. I just needed one for now and mixed together basically just some foundations and some other products that are made to like make your face makeup last longer. You can probably Google or YouTube how to make your own primer, and it's a nice simple one. For eyeshadow, I think everyone's done the normal neutral eye, so I'm actually going to do a white and grey look, and I'm going to do it with my sponge applicators, which I know most people hate, but they do come in the set and they are really good just for really simple looks and for on the go, because I do my makeup on the train on my way to work. I sort of figure, why bother getting up an extra half hour early and losing sleep to do your makeup only to sit around on the train and do nothing? Why not just do it on the train? And some people say because you receive weird looks, but I've only received a couple of them, and I probably would anyway, knowing me. So you just apply the white shadow to your eyelid and as a highlight to the brow bone. It looks really stark and silly there, but we'll work with it. The next thing you're going to do is take a tiny bit of the black, but mostly silver, to create a nice grey shade. And then that you're just going to tilt your head up and place it sort of on the crease in the brow bone and work your way in and back, and see it creates a nice subtle gradient. And I find this is actually really good for work. Then I go back with just more black, less grey in the outer edges to create the definition. Bit of a V. Blend that in a little bit, and there you go. Incredibly simple, but nice and dramatic, nice and fresh looking. Just do the same for the other side, so the light grey in there. Create a V, a wing sort of shape. And you can do any shape you want. I just like the V and like how it looks on my eyes. And most of you will have noticed that I haven't put any foundation on yet, and that is because I always do my foundation after I've done my eyeshadows, just in case anything goes wrong with my eyeshadow and I get like any fallout or just anything. I much prefer to do my eye makeup first and then my foundations. So I've got my eyeshadows done, and again I'm probably doing a bit more rough just because of tutorial, because I'm actually not going anywhere afterwards. The next thing I'm going to do is simple eyeliner. This is actually one I got from the $2 store, and if you see ones, they're in this sort of tube or the lid might be black, they're from Be Yourself in $2 stores. These are seriously the best liquid liners. I've been using them for like 5 years, and they've got a strong felt tip, and just run it across. Create like a bit of a cat eye if you wish. I'm sitting on a really weird angle. There you go. Oh, and I forgot to mention the eyeshadow palette that I was using. This one's really good. This one I got at Priceline. It's the brand called Models Prefer. It was $6. And it's the Cool palette. And it has a really, really nice range. And they are really pigmented. And they're really great because it's just got a wide range of shadows. And you can really do a fair amount with it. Now I've got to figure out where to put this makeup. Oops. Apparently on a pillow. Not a good idea. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is curl my lashes. Once the eyeliner's dried, obviously. Curl them up nice and tight. And the eyelash curler I'm using is another one from a $2 store. There are some basics that you really can just go to a $2 store for, and this eyelash curler is a really good one. I've had it for years. It's nice and simple. Now my mascara I'm actually using from the Benefit Lola palette. It's just Benefit Bad Gal Lash, but I really, really like it. I used to think what was the point of spending a lot of money on mascara, but with this one it kind of makes me feel like it's worth it. So that's the size of the brush, and most people know this product, so just apply a thick coat. Upper and lower lashes. And yet again, normally I chuck a lot on, but I really don't want to waste my products when I'm just going to be removing this later, because I have a day off today. So I thought I would finally start making videos. Okay, that's my eyes done for now. Next onto my face, and for my face I'm currently using a product from Lush. It's their colour supplement in light pink. And then I get my foundation brush, which is just a double-ended one. It's from the brand Savvy by Designer Brands. Sorry, very painful way I'm sitting. Okay, just open it up. It's just light pink. It's quite nice actually. But it runs out really quickly, so I'll be looking at getting something a little bit better next time. Just apply it straight onto my face. All of you have probably seen foundation. I'd fast forward this if I knew how. As well as under my eyelids to warm up that earlier concealer. And never ever forget to take your foundation out to the edges, underneath your chin. Really work hard to blend it out and don't have that foundation line, because that is shocking. Foundation line bugs me so much. Just looks like you're wearing a mask. And I know makeup sort of is a mask, but you don't have to do such a song and dance about it. The foundation I'm looking at is one by MAC, Pro Longwear Liquid Foundation, because I like liquid for the coverage, and I want something that will stay on during summer, because everyone knows how much it sucks to have your foundation not last you all day, and having to redo your entire makeup in the middle of the day is just kind of stupid. Really blend it in. Okay. And like I said, rushing a teensy bit. Okay. Next I'm just going to set it. The powder I use is a really crap one, so I'm not even going to bother showing you. And I've left my brush over there, so be right back. It's another double-ended one by Designer Brands. I'm just going to use the big black headed one. Oh, my skin's so sensitive today. Just loosely dust it all over everywhere. It just means that your foundation won't feel sticky and that it will last longer. It also brings the shade back down. Focus on the concealer as well, especially if your eyes run. It is spring, so it is hay fever time. Okay, the next thing you want to do is apply a bit of the contour. I'm just using a soft bit of this light brown, so a dark brown actually, from just a really cheapy palette. Just apply it on the corner, on the top of your cheekbone, just drag it down, blend it out. Same thing on the other side. Blend it down. Soften it up if you've applied a bit too much. I also like to take it under my face to create a bit more of a defined jawline. It's made it this way. Refreshed and fascist, I will take it away. Sorry, I have my music playing. Okay. Next you're going to take blush. I'm going to use, Coralista. It comes in, her name was Gold Gold palette, which is now falling all over my bed. And most people don't use this little brush, but I actually find it's kind of good just for quickly applying it. So I just quickly pat a little bit in there, do it on an angle, run it up in a straight line and blend it down. You have to blend it in and work with it, but it's a really gorgeous, just slightly flush colour, because I really don't like a lot of blush. I really like my blush to be just really simple and just a sort of glow. Okay, most people will leave it at that. The last thing I'm going to do though is just a little bit more. I apply Benefit's Moonbeam. I love this product so much. I don't even think I'd like it that much, but I love it. So you just loosely run it over where you want it. So I'm going to put it on my cheeks, Cupid's bow, tiny bit on my nose, just the tiniest bit, and then a bit on my under eyebrow, and then just with your finger, rub it in and up, rub it down, and across, down your lip. When you put it on your lip, it really exaggerates your Cupid's bow. And then last but not least, my lip colour. At the moment I'm really loving just doing a really bright lip with more simple eye colour, and I'm using my favourite colour ever. It's MAC Cream Sheen Glass in Double Dare. It's the most perfect pinky red colour, because I wanted to try pink lips, but all my friend could say was, I can only imagine you in red. And I thought, if I could get something in between the two, it'll work really well. So, there we go. There's my really simple, really quick, able to do it on the train makeup look. Obviously then I pop my glasses back on. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Bye.